Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of EITS Wrestling. I am Zyler Glass. I'm here with Corey Graves. Yeah, I'm here. Well, today we got a big episode for you. We got the Women's Championship here on our desk here. We're going to crown the first ever Women's Champion in our main event tonight. But right now, we have a 6-person tag team match. The Bloodline versus Sting and TJ. Ding ding, there's the bell. And Jimmy Uso going right after Sting. Yeah, he has a lot to prove right here. He's going right after Sting. He wants to show the Bloodline that he can do what he wants to do. Oh, and there's a big super kick there by Jimmy. Yeah, taking Sting down. I don't think Sting ever stood a chance here. But Sting backing Jimmy into the corner here. Stinger splash. Covered by Sting. 1, 2. Oh, broken up by Solo. Solo Sikoa breaking it up. And now bringing Jimmy over there into the corner. And Solo just tags himself in. Now Sting trying to muster the strength to stand up right here. Oh, man. Oh, and a Samoan spike by Solo Sikoa. And Jimmy Uso, just dives and takes out Anna Jay. And Jay just takes a dive and took out Ty Conti. Cover here. 1, 2, 3. The Bloodline wins right here. Oh, wait a minute. There's no way. That's the theme of the ring general. Could he be back? Could Gunther be back? He could be. I'm not seeing him. Where's he at? Oh my. There he is right there. He's behind Jay Uso and Solo Sikoa. And now Jay turns around. But Gunther, oh man, Gunther with just a big headbutt. And now he has oh my god, and a chop to the back of the head. Oh, and another one to the back, and more to the back. Gunther taking out Solo Sikoa. Power bomb by the ring general. Gunther stands tall over the Bloodline. This is absolutely unbelievable. We know Gunther was taken out by the hands of Solo a couple weeks ago. What is this going to mean for the future? Well, I know Roman Reigns is going to come back in our last episode. So the real question is, will these two meet again? Only time will tell. But I'm being told right now that Gunther is going to be facing Solo next week for the United States Championship. That's going to be a big one. That is going to be a big one for sure. Yeah, but next up we got an absolutely massive match. Triple threat match. Number 1 contender for the EITS Championship. Jon Moxley, Finn Balor, Jay White. And we got this huge number 1 contenders match for you. I mean, this is going to be a big one. Jon Moxley, Finn Balor, Jay White. Jay White has a pinfall victory over Cody Rhodes in his current championship reign. And of course, Finn Balor is the one that ended Cody Rhodes' last EITS Championship reign. So this is going to be a real interesting one. Yeah, it really should be. I also like to point out Balor was laughing at Moxley when Moxley came out here, because Balor is the one that broke Moxley's face and forced him to wear that contraption. Ding ding, there's the bell. Now Moxley going ham on Balor right now. Moxley's absolutely pissed off about what Balor did last week during that attack, and Moxley's not going to stand for any of it. Oh, now Jon Moxley just beating Finn Balor down. Moxley wants this number 1 contendership bad, as the multiple blows to the back of the head of Balor right now. And Jay White, oh my god, and Jay White just came right at the pair. Jay White's still in the ring, but he attempted a suicide dive, but both men were knocked flat. That's the absolute truth. Wait a minute, oh my god, and Balor just throwing that piece of the table right on top of Moxley. He sure did. And now he's just beating Moxley down. I think he wants to take Moxley out of contention here. Oh, and he just slams the face into the desk. It is slightly protected, but oh man, he does it again. Balor does not care. Balor does not care. Oh, and he just throws that big heavy monitor right at the stomach of Moxley. That's going to take Moxley out for sure here. With Jay White. Jay White with a drop kick and a cover here by the Switchblade. 1, 2. Oh man, and a kick out. That could have been the biggest opportunity of Jay White's career if he would have won this match and became the #1 contender. What absolutely would have been. We see what this guy could do under the tutelage of Malachi Black, but on his own, can he do it? That's the real question. That's on my mind too. It's on my mind too, I must admit. But I was kind of caught up in the ropes here. There we go. Oh, and a big kick to the gut of Balor. Big kick to the gut of Balor. And a DDT there. And now Jay White stomping Balor right here. Jay White looking mighty impressive. I gotta say so myself. Wait a minute, hooded figure. Oh, and they just sprayed something in his face. Now, Jay White can't see now. It's black in his eyes, but that's Malachi Black. Malachi Black just sprayed black mist into the eyes of Jay White. You gotta be kidding. The ultimate betrayal. Oh, and Balor with a drop kick to White right there, taking Jay White down. Wait a minute, Moxley. Moxley. Paradigm shift by Mox. Cover here. 1, 2. Wait a minute, Balor. Oh, and a lawn dart by Balor. Balor just able to get out of that. And now Balor just stomping, or just punching the face of Moxley. And he's trying to rip that protective mask off of Mox's face. And now he's going top rope. Oh, coup de grace. But the foot goes to the mouth of Moxley. 1, 2, 3. Balor takes the victory here. Unbelievable. Finn Balor is going to be facing Cody Rhodes later on at a later date. That's going to be absolutely incredible. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Cody. Balor looks absolutely ready. The American Nightmare comes in. The crowd's singing along to his song, and Balor doesn't look happy about that fact. But these two are staring off at each other right now. Wait a minute. Oh, and Finn just takes Cody right over the top rope. And now Finn bring it to Cody. But Cody back and Finn into the stairs. Oh, and a chop. Chop by Cody. Wait a minute. Balor. Oh, just throws Cody chest first into those steps. Wait a minute. What's Balor doing? What's Balor doing? Oh. Oh. He just pushing those stairs into the chest of Rhodes. And now Balor tosses Jay White aside. Balor, coup de grace right there. Unbelievable, vicious attack by the Prince, but Finn Balor stands tall as we speak. Now, before that numbskull interrupted me, I was gonna say this championship is finally coming home with the Prince. And what I just did to Cody is absolute proof. So I shouldn't have any doubters anymore. The Prince is going to win that Wrestling Stars Championship, and there ain't a thing anyone can do about it. A lot of people make you wait for answers, but I've never been one of those guys. I'm going to give you everything you want to know right now. Jay White says he doesn't need me anymore. Jay White thinks he's a leader. Jay White thinks he's the next big thing. But if there's anything that I've never been, it's egotistical. I've never taught ego. That's what the House of Black was about. But now you want to think you're above my teachings, above what we were. Authors of Pain went back to their respective countries. Tyler Black is now Seth Rollins, but you, Jay White, you seem like the same man to me. And you're trying to prove that you're not. Well, I think you're a liar. You're not ready for the big stage. You're not ready for the big stage, but I am. I am ready for that big stage. I should be your Wrestling Stars champion right now. I should be facing Cody Rhodes, but no. I have obstacles in my way. I have several people that I need to get out of my way, and you're becoming one of those people. And I can't stand it. Jay, Whether it's sooner or later, our paths will cross again. But for now, the memories of us must fade to black. Well, it's main event time. We're about to figure out who the first ever women's championship here at EITS Stars is going to go to. Again, the women can still compete with the men, but not for this championship. So, Toni Storm versus Asuka. I mean, I feel like the underdog here is Toni Storm, and we definitely got crowd signs and support for both of them. We got Asuka sign there. We got Toni Storm sign there. This is going to be an all-time big matchup. Ding, ding, there's the bell. Now Asuka's walking towards the middle of the ring. And so is Storm. I think they're shaking hands there, but now they're locking up. And Storm gets pushed in the corner. Oh, man. Face first. Asuka happy about her work there, dancing around. Asuka had to go through a lot in this tournament, and so did Storm, as both try to get to the outside, where they get locked up here. I mean, yeah, at one point we thought Rhea Ripley had this thing under control, but then we learned she didn't. You look at these big elbow attacks. And then we also had Io Shirai in said tournament too, but Bayley snuck out a victory. The biggest upset of the whole thing. Oh, and a big knee drop there. A big knee drop there. Asuka seems to be in total control right now. And here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, a kick out. A kick out, but Asuka. German suplex, but she didn't release. There's another one. And now Asuka climbing back on. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Kick out by Storm. You get two competitors here with very similar movesets. They both share a German suplex. They both share a hip attack. But the difference between the two is how they finish matches. Storm with the Storm Zero, which is sometimes a power bomb, sometimes a pile driver. Asuka with that Asuka lock. Sometimes she'll pull off a few other moves too, like the Muda lock. Oh man, Storm has not gotten any offense in, and Asuka's just tearing away. But wait a minute, elbow by Storm. Elbow by Storm to try to break free. And now Toni Storm, German suplex here. German suplex by Storm. German suplex by Storm, and Asuka trying to stand up. Oh, running hip attack. Running hip attack. Cover here. 1. Kick out by Asuka again. A kick out by Asuka here again. I mean, how much can Toni Storm have left in the tank still? She got beat up pretty bad to start off this match. It was fairly one-sided. And now she's trying to throw her best shots at Asuka. Yeah, I mean, you gotta wonder that too. Toni Storm trying to get Asuka to come up right now. But Asuka... Oh, and a spinning back fist by Asuka. Just rocking Storm. Oh, and another one. Oh, and another one. Yeah, it's not good for Storm. She's down again. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, man. Another kick out there. Brings me back to a point. Think about what Finn Balor just did earlier. Now Finn Balor is the #1 contender for Cody Rhodes Championship. And think about what Malachi Black said as well. Malachi still wants a piece of Cody Rhodes. Is that title in jeopardy? Well, I'd imagine so. That title is in a lot of jeopardy, but Cody Rhodes is one hell of a champion, and I believe he could take both men on separately or together. There should be some truth to that. Wait a minute, Asuka's trying to get that Asuka lock on, but Storm is standing up. Storm's trying to stand up, and Storm, oh, both competitors falling to the outside of the ring right here. Storm just tried to prevent that Asuka lock, because if that would have went into this point in the match, it would have been over there. There's a lot of truth to that. Storm, oh, with a German suplex to Asuka. As Storm now getting herself back in the ring. Now Toni Storm just collapsing. Both competitors down. Referee Domo checking on Storm. She has taken one huge beating in this match. Now Asuka though. Asuka's getting back. And now Storm backing Asuka into the corner. And Storm, oh, just throwing the face of Asuka in there. Now she's going top rope. What's she going for here? Leg drop. Top rope leg drop. Could this be over? 1, 2. Oh, a kick out there. Wait a minute, Asuka. Asuka with an armbar in. Asuka's an armbar in on Storm. Storm picking her up here. Oh, Storm Zero. There's the power bomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Toni Storm is your first women's champion. Unbelievable here, folks. She pulled up out of that armbar and threw Asuka down, and then it was simply over. There she is, Toni Storm, our first ever X and Stars Women's Champion. She has defeated Asuka. That's one of the couple times Asuka has lost here in X and Stars Wrestling. And she has just lost to Toni Storm right now. Unbelievable what we've seen here tonight. What a crazy episode of X and Stars Wrestling. That's for sure. I ain't telling about next week. I will tell you about next week. Because next week, Samoa Joe and a mystery partner are facing CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. But also, Gunther versus Solo Sikoa. United States Championship. That's going to be crazy. We will see you next week.